so angry right now. I cannot tell you. I have been battling my audio for the past hour and screaming, and I hurt my hand hitting my desk, and it's broken again. I all I do is walk away from the PC and it changes. I don't know what to do. It was fine. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm going crazy. I fixed it 2 times. And I don't know what to do. I'm so angry. I'm gonna cry. I'm so fucking angry. What is happening? Oh, God. I, I'm, it's not. It's not. My mic is coming through 2 sources, and one of those sources is the game source. So if I mute it, you can't hear the fucking game. And I've been battling this all day, and I'm gonna set it on fire! I fixed it twice, and I walk away, and it fucking changes, and I just don't understand what's happening. What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna fucking cry. I don't understand. I know, I'm just so mad because I know it was fine! Twice now, it's been fine, and I walk away and it's fucked up again! I'm fine. I hate computers. Oh my god. I just don't know what to do. I've fucked with it so much. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I know. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Uh, I don't know what's going on. What the fuck? I don't know what to do. I'm just so lost. I don't know what to do. I'm so tired of this computer. I don't know what to do. I'm not kidding when I tell you. I fixed it. It was fine. My audio was not coming through 2 sources. And now it's doing it again. It's not, though. Once we start a game, you won't hear it. I know. I did. I've walked away from this PC a couple times to regroup my brain this morning because I'm so stressed out with it. Like, it doesn't make sense. What's happening doesn't make sense. Like, my mic is coming through the system source and it's not routed to the system source. There's no reason it should. I'm so sorry. I'm so angry at my PC. I just am angry. I don't understand what's happening. How is it changing when I'm walking the fuck away from it? I don't know what to do. I'm so pissed off. I'm sorry. I didn't want to go live. I thought I fixed it twice this morning. This is why I'm freaking out. I've been on an emotional roller coaster. Like, woke up stressed out because I knew it wasn't working. Fixed it. Walk away to pee, come back to my computer, and it's re-broke. And I was like, why? And so I refixed it and it was fixed. Walk away and it's fucking broken again. I just don't understand. Don't understand. It's such an up and down. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, and that's driving me fucking crazy. I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense. I hate computers. I'm going to open the game real quick and see where the audio source comes out. If that changed too. I don't know. I'm so angry. Fucking hate computers. It's coming out of my mic source, and I don't understand why. What the fuck? I don't get it. You can hear that though, right? The game audio, I mean. You don't hear anything? You do hear. Oh my god. I was about to get up, turn the stream off, and walk the fuck away. I'm not kidding. I was just about to just go. I mean, it's coming. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I do not understand why it's doing this. What's happening? I don't fucking get it. It should work. You can hear it, and that's the problem. So I don't like I'm gonna cry if I talk about it. It's just so fucking frustrating. My mic audio is coming through my mic source as well as the system source, and the system source is the game source, and I cannot get the mic to stop coming through the fucking system source. So no matter what, the mic is on the same source as the game audio. So like ugh, don't fucking get it. I could show you GoXLR. I mean, it will make you feel crazy because it's not routed through it. Like, my mic is not routed there, so it shouldn't come through it. So just... Why is it always... I know. It's always fucking audio, and it's just... It's fine. It's just so... Honestly, I thought Zach and I were going to play together on his PC, and I was so excited to not have to sit at this piece of shit today and deal with it. And then last night he's like, oh, by the way, did you download the game? And I was like, I don't own it, but I guess I will. And so here we are, which is fine. I'm fucking baffled. I'm so baffled. I want to set it all on fire and live in the woods and just homestead with goats. Fuck computers. Fuck technology. Fuck everyone. I am fucking baffled! I can control the audio of the game volume via the system, but I can't get it off the mic source. What is going on? What the fuck? Does that get louder? How's the game sound right now? For you. Sick. I guess that's just what I'm gonna have to do. It's just gonna have to be through the mic source. I don't know what else to do. I turned it the fuck down. I hate computers. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna have to come. I'm like... I'm so confused. I'm like really confused. None of this is making sense to my head at all. And the like game audio doesn't affect the mic, even though they're coming through the same source and are on the same source on OBS and they're bouncing together really annoyingly, and I hate them so much. Thread, you're far too kind. I feel like I hate coming on stream and being a grumpy piece of shit. I don't like coming out and just like, you know, hey guys, want to hang out with my pissy ass? Like, I'm just so, I know I can't, like, it's, oh man, you just depend on something and it should work. And when you can't depend on it, it just makes me want to die. Quite simply, I just don't want to exist when that happens. I don't want to be here. That sucks. I hate it so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry. I really was in a great mood because it was fixed when I first went live, and now it's fucking broken again, and it's just, it's, I fucking hate technology. It's just a piece of fucking shit. Windows should feel ashamed of themselves. I gotta move chat. Hold on, I can't see you guys. Ugh. There we go. Now I can see you, but the font is so small. I'll cheers you. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I didn't do that either. Damn it. Najil, what the fuck? I appreciate you, generous fuck. You don't have to do that. This is a shit show. Where's my... I just want to make the font bigger. Please just give me the font. Where is it? What the fuck? I don't care anymore. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of looking at computers. I'm so fucking tired. I just want it to work. I don't want to cry. I just want it to work. That's all. I'm so tired of it not working all the time for no reason at all. Ugh. Cheers. I gotta load a bowl and grind weed. I'm really low on weed. I'm sorry. I hate this. I know the frustration. It's just like I just want it. I just want it to be dependable. That's it. Just dependable. Just turn on and work. I just want to. I don't want to wake up to a new PC every day. Like, that's what it feels like. Every day I wake up in just dread because it fucks itself. It does something overnight. Like, what is going on? I'm not kidding. It's real. What is going on? Windows 11, you suck. Ugh. All right. I gotta cheers. How are you guys doing? I'm just really stressed out. It's fine. I can't read chat because the font's so small. And where the fuck is the make my font bigger? Like, where is it? Just make it bigger. I can't see it. It's my fucking font button's gone. Why? I'm having a hard day. I'm really tired. Thank you for the gifted subs. I'm sorry. I'm such a sack. I'm just really frustrated. It should work. You know? Like, who the fuck? Who else wakes up to a new computer every day? Why? I don't understand. I've never had problems like this before, and it's just like, I'm really tired of fighting it, man. It feels like fighting my own head. Robo, thank you for gifting 5 subs in the chat, you generous fuck. God. They're just right. I mean, they're like, I get fickle, and I get like when there's a Windows update, sure, that makes sense that things go wrong. But going to sleep and just leaving your PC for 12 hours by itself, You shouldn't come back and have it different. And that's what my PC is doing. I just don't understand. I'm so fucking tired of fighting with this bastard of fuck. Consistency. That's all I want. Just like work. You're a fucking tool for fuck's sake. It's like waking up and, you know, a side of like, I just am so tired. Are you kidding? Genova says, while trying to help you, Windows just turned my volume down 5%. I'm not kidding you when I tell you, I could show you my camera software for editing my lighting. I will adjust the slider, and it goes, boop. Adjust the slider, boop. What did they do? I feel insane. This feels insane. I should just be able to turn the thing on. It should be the exact same way I fucking left it. You know? Fuck. I'm just angry. I'm really angry at it right now. And I'm so sorry. I spilled some weed. I'm having a really rough day. How do I get it? Fuck everything! I can't read chat. And they literally, like, I'm opening my chat settings. There's no change the font size button. And I'm just, why is everything so wrong today? Just let me. If I do the control plus, I promise you, all it does is make everything else bigger. It doesn't make chat bigger, like the font of chat. So fucking.
Hail Satan, full of grace. Fuck this world and fuck my face.
Oh, I hate technology so much. I don't know. Is it? I think I say I feel like too often. But it feels like computers didn't do this 5 years ago. Like, I used to be able to just wake up and stream every day consistently, turn my PC on, and it would be the exact same way I left it, and I didn't have to touch anything. And it's like every day I wake up, it's a new fuck story, and I don't understand why. Like, I almost said we can't hear you. Thankfully, that was on my end. But why is that happening? Like, that's not okay. I've had my laptop decide mid-game to swap to the Intel graphics card chip instead of my actual GPU. What? The fuck? It's okay. It's fine. As long it's just it's like it's something I don't want to leave this way because it will have issues. Like if I wanted to play a game where you had to have voice in game, like if we were going to play what's it called? What was that one everybody was playing for? Oh my god, I forgot the Fatal something. I don't know. If there was like in-game voice, this would not work. We wouldn't be able to do it because my voice is coming through the same source as the game audio. But because I'm pretty sure we don't have to be in-game in voice in this game, that we can just be in Discord, right? That won't. Lethal Company, thank you. That's the one I was trying to think of. Yeah, if we were playing something like that, it wouldn't work. So I can't leave it this way. So after stream, I might just drive myself off a road. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is so fucking infuriating. But today, it should be fine. Because as far as I know, it's been years since I played a Portal game, but you don't need in-game audio. Like, that's not part of the game, right? Like, in-game voice audio. Like, we can talk outside of it. Robo, you are not responsible. It's just the timing of my It's me. Robo, how long have you known me now? It's me. I think I was supposed to die. My mom had 12 miscarriages before me. I think I was supposed to be 13. I don't fucking know. It's me. I know it is. No one else has these problems. Like, I feel like it sounds like I'm making them up. I sit there and I'm like, I wonder if people think I'm just like making problems up so I don't have to stream or something. I love streaming. Like, that is this. I feel insane. I feel fucking insane. Oh my god, Dread. They checked me out and all my vitals were normal despite them being fucked up all day. High heart rate, heartburn, fatigue, shortness of breath. They think it was a panic attack. I mean, Dread, dude, panic attacks, you don't need a reason for a panic attack. Period. So, if they think it was a panic attack and they know there wasn't a heart attack happening, just because there was no trigger doesn't mean it wasn't a panic attack. I've absolutely been there where there's no like trigger or reason or anything in your life causing shit like that. Seriously. Panic is caused by cortisol, and anything can cause overloads of cortisol to get released into the blood system. And what happens when you're in a moment of a panic attack is you have so much cortisol in your system, but you don't actually have a physical thing to fight or flight against, that the cortisol just free floats and causes panic. It's horrible. I mean, that was my breakdown, was a true fucking like horrible panic attack. And it really did feel like a heart attack. It felt like my heart was dying. It was the scariest. Yeah, they suck. Like, they suck like computers suck because there's no reason it should happen. Like, that shit is just, fuck that shit. Oh God, Genova, I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know. We shall fucking see. I'm gonna just not be anxious about that right now. And if that happens, I'm gonna throw my hands up and say, Zach, fix it. Because I'm done. I don't know what to do. I'm fucked in the fuck. Luna, thank you for the resub. Sorry, I was trying to catch up. I know someone gifted subs as well. You generous fucks. Robo gifted 5 subs. You generous fucks. You don't have to do that. Like, I appreciate you. But seriously, it's like throwing money at a garbage can at this point. I am a waste of time, but I appreciate you regardless. Cheers. Oh, I started my day with Harvey Weinstein. Don't worry about it. I started my day hearing about the overturning of Harvey Weinstein. And, you know, college students being tackled to death for protesting the war and blah, 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 blah. Blah. The world's on fire and everything sucks. Bless you, Bran. I did. I no shit. I started my day by listening to Philip DeFranco talk about Harvey Weinstein getting his shit turned over, and I was like, oh, cool. Sick. Excuse me. Yeah. 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 There's nothing. I mean, what do you say? It's all fucked. Yeah. Yeah. If you didn't hear about that, Harvey Weinstein's shit got turned over. And in summation, this is why. They allowed a lot of people to come speak in front of the jury who had alleged sexual assaults, but not, those assaults weren't part of this case or something. Which is a whole load of bullshit, because they do that all the time in courts. Like, they bring out people that have been offended against by the person who's on trial to show the court, like, here's a pattern of behavior, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's, I think a judge is getting paid big money to get Harvey out. I think a judge is getting paid. I think people are getting paid. Be still. Okay, let's not be still your implanted heart. Let's keep that shit going, though, yeah? Yeah, exactly. His second conviction is still intact. He'll serve 16 more years, but he is getting moved to a different prison in California. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's being moved to California because that's where they're being upheld, right? Reasonable. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, it's always been it's just a different flavor. Like, chaos is happening in the world all the time. Yeah, he's not out. He's still in jail, but that's the reason And it's all it's a bunch of bullshit. Like I truly think someone's getting paid off because they do that. You guys know I listen to fucking true crime and court cases 24/7. It's very normal to bring in witnesses, etc., to be on the stand who have been crimed against but maybe aren't involved in this current crime that's going to trial. That's extremely common. And that's what they're saying went wrong. Oh, is he really sick? Good. I didn't know that. Shocker, I don't read about Harvey Weinstein, as I'm sure most of us don't. Yeah, I read 4 to 3. 3 had ethics. Yeah, all the beats, please. We need the beats. Yes, please. The world's on fire. I'm about to grab some hot dogs and s'mores, right? I mean, there's so much going on. And then on top of it, we're all just trying to live our life and just exist. It's so stressful. It's just like, it's a lot. Yeah, I didn't know he was sick. Robo, absolutely. What do you got? Yeah, we got like 20 minutes before Zach goes live. I desperately wanted to go live before Zach because he doesn't talk to his chat like I do, and I wanted to hang out. And I'm sorry, it just was me crying. I'm embarrassed, but here we are. On the spot, is that a song? Wait, what song? Dude, might, right? It's like, I don't fault all y'all Brits and Europeans and etc. for like judging us, because from the outside in, America looks. We should. What is happening? Like, it's really bad. It's bad everywhere. I mean, I'm not saying America is the worst place in the world, by far. Like, please don't get me wrong. Everybody's got a different flavor of shit going on, whether it's a prime minister or whatever. There's shit everywhere, but man, it's yeah. Yeah, the American dream is to fucking leave. And none of us can afford to. No shit. Yeah, and it is. I mean, I think the weirdest part for me personally is trying to thank you. Trying to like rationalize the weird pride and shit that a lot of people that work in our government, etc., and just people in general still maintain about America, or like it's this weird like almost pretentiousness about it. Like, it doesn't matter how bad it looks, we're still great. Like, if we just keep chanting this, it'll be real. And it's like embarrassing. It's like secondhand embarrassment watching that for me. And it makes me sad. I don't know. It's almost like they, like, whenever I see a politician or something speak, it's like they think that whatever they speak on is the only thing we'll ever talk about and know about and realize, and if they don't speak on it, it's not real. And it's like, I don't get it. It's weird. It's fucking weird. People suck. You want to know what song I usually listen to when I'm angry? Some days you just don't want to wake up. Everything's fucked and everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact. But if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. I can sing it all. I used to listen to a lot of Limp Bizkit, believe it or not. Oh my god, I thought it was only coming through one ear. I had a moment. Oh, I love this song. As far as the protest, it's progress. My wife's family is Palestinian. Nobody gave one tiny shit about them for decades, and now folks are waking up. So good thing. I agree. I agree with you so hard. Like, again, it kind of, how do I say this? And I'm sure your wife can relate to this, but like, it kind of what I was saying, like that weird, like, fake pride thing. How do cops feel good about arresting students standing up for the clearly, obviously correct thing? How? How do you sleep at night knowing that your job is requiring you to silence the younger generations who are speaking truth? Do you know what I mean? It makes me feel gross. I couldn't do it because those students are right. Obviously, not the ones out there doing anti-Semitism shit. Like, we're clearly no shit, but like, it's grotesque. Their job, you're correct. Their job is not to think; it's to act. And I don't know. It really doesn't compute to my brain. I couldn't do that as a human being. I couldn't do it. I'd lose my job. I couldn't do it because I'd be like, nah, they're right. I'd stand with them. Kent State, right? It's been forever. I think it's truly been forever. I think it's a case of like, because we have camera phones and shit, it's the proof, hard proof of them stomping on necks and doing horrific things is there. Versus before it was like, we heard about all this horrible police crime, but they killed everyone that witnessed it, so like, we don't know what actually happened or whatever. But it's been going on forever. Because ACAB, dude. They fascinate the fools and muzzle the intelligent.
Fucking what? That is so real, though.
I'm saving that. No, I haven't heard that song in years. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's a classic. There's good angry songs out there, but that Limp Bizkit one was definitely one I used to listen to a lot. The system telling cops the protesters are terrorists and anti-Semites. And like Mish said, they're not taught to think, so they probably take that and they're like, yes, okay, they're anti-Semites and they're all terrorists and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how you turn off your thinker. How do you turn off your brain to not... and again, I don't know, that could just be me. Like, I never stop thinking. A constant inner dialogue. Like, no matter, if I'm looking at something, I'm probably thinking about it and things all around it. And like, I couldn't go into a situation like that and not just start to think. Like, this is what we are doing is wrong and what they're doing is correct and we're going to silence them. Like, I couldn't not think that through. I don't know how they do that. Trouble. I mean, I still can't believe that. I think that's pretty universal across the US, but if you are unaware, to become a police officer in the United States of America, i.e., allowed to carry a gun and kill people at will, there's less training than it takes to be a hairdresser. And that's not exaggerating. Like, it's exponentially less training. Like, it's years to become a hairdresser. I think it's 6 to 8 weeks to be a cop. And that's scary. And I don't hate all cops. Like, I hate when people are like, there's good ones. Sure, good people are cops. How do you stay a part of the cop system and call yourself a good person? When you are, I mean, fully aware of what's going on, you have to be. If you're not aware, you've turned off your thinker. And I don't know how you did that. You don't, right? I can't reason how someone can be like, I'm a good person. I'm one of the good ones. Or how? How? Yeah, I have a couple friends who are cops or like some sort of law enforcement, and I've asked them the same, but they've all left it. I don't know anyone who's still in it. They've all left it because of that. They're like, I couldn't be a part of it. I was gonna get fired if I didn't leave because I wouldn't buy into the bullshit. Yeah, it's drones, right? Which I think, and this is no shade on people in the military, but we all know like that's what the point of boot camp is, to break you down and build you up and make you the kind of person who will just respond to an order and not think about it. You just do it, which I completely understand. That is something you need in times of battle, war, etc. I'm not pro-war or anything. I don't think anyone in the army is either, but you know what I mean. Like, I understand that, but unfortunately, a lot of people that get out of the military go into police work because you got a leg up. You've already got gun training, supposedly, but you've been broken down into a type of person that will just take blank orders, and you put someone icky at the top of that system. You've got a bunch of mindless drones with guns. Daleks, man. Cheers. I forgot my water in the kitchen, but I will hydrate sleep. Cheers. I had the same thoughts going with the Auschwitz exhibit. Oh man, yeah. I went there the first time I ever went to Boston to visit family. Oh my god, like how the fuck do humans do this to each other? Same. I don't. Oh my god, hard same. Hold on. Cheers. I need to be more high for this conversation. I went to Dachau in Germany, which is an intern. It was a concentration camp, and it was one of the concentration camps that was renowned for doing science experiments on twins. But you walk through the camp and I mean, it's like walking through a graveyard. It's so quiet and so just I mean, I can't even explain the feeling of walking across the ground where all that atrocity happened. But then they have one of the buildings that's one of the original buildings where they would process Jews, i.e., take them in, strip them down, hose them off, and whatever. And you can walk through it and you can see it all. And they have glass cases all through the middle of it. And the glass, like, apparently Nazis were exceedingly fastidious about, like, notes and recording every single person that came in, and they would take all their belongings. So to this day, we have very fastidious, organized packs of all of these murdered Jews' belongings, and they lay them out in these cases. And it's like everything that these people brought to the camp because they thought they were going to get to leave. And it's like passports, family pictures, child photos, little Bibles, and it's all personal handwriting. And you just stand there in this dead, nasty silence looking into this case. And same, my brain cannot compute how a human can do even anything close to these atrocities to another human being. I can't. I cannot fucking. I don't know what level of torture could get me there or what level of drug use or whatever the fuck they did. It's so sad. I don't. It's so. And I mean, obviously, like, that was on a massive scale, but it's just. I mean, it's humans doing it to humans at the end of the day. We can call them Nazis, but it was a person. That was a person who was someone's kid who had a mom and a dad and probably some siblings, and they probably learned how to they shit their pants sometimes and had diarrhea. And, like, they can go forth and do this horrific shit, and I just don't. My brain, I don't. And I again, I know I've said this before. My therapist tries to drive this into me because I can't stand not understanding something. I will drive it until I understand it. She's like, Katie, sometimes we should celebrate that we can't understand something because maybe that's a good sign. If it doesn't make sense right away, that might be something good inside of you. And I was like, oh, huh. Cheers. Oh, I plugged it. Fuck! Ooh, one moment. She's tar plugged. I have good friends who are cops. One of the bomb squads, so very. Oh my god, bomb squad. They have to be like geniuses though. That shit is so intense. They only deal with shitty criminals all day. It hardens them. I get that. I think that happens in a lot of careers where you have to deal with people. You get hardened to people. It's a defense mechanism to save your own sanity at a certain point. I think it's the system. I mean, we can't fault a human, but a system that enables like that. I don't know. I don't have answers for it, but it is. I've never had a positive experience with a police officer. I've never thought to call one in a moment of an emergency in my life. And if I ever see a cop, I get the fuck away from them as fast as I possibly can. And I've been trained that since birth. That's always been my instinct. Cop bad, run. Well, Dredd, you probably actually took the oath. I mean, there's a whole lot. I mean, look at Trump, right? Him and his fucking upside down Bible. Anyone can say some bullshit words and put their hand on a Bible. But there are some people who, it's like the Hippocratic Oath, right? I took the Hippocratic Oath. Anyone who has a board certified national medical license takes the Hippocratic Oath. Do no fucking harm. Everyone knows it. Even not medical people know the Hippocratic. We all know it. But, like, I think some people look at it and go, of course I would never hurt a patient. But that's not what it means. It means the responsibility that we've bestowed upon you and the intelligence you have makes you kind of a walking weapon, you know? And I think it's the same when it comes to a real weapon. It's like, yes, we are in charging you to be a police officer to protect the people, but it's a lot bigger than that. And I think some people just take it at surface value, you know? Like, this is to protect people, but it can also just fucking kill people. I went to school to keep people alive, but guess what I can also do with this? Quite simply, probably more efficiently than most. That's the do no harm. You've gone to school, we're giving you this medical license, and we're acknowledging that you have the intelligence to save lives, but also very acutely end them. And you're going to take this oath saying you won't use the tools with which we have provided you to end lives. But I don't think people think about it that way, and it's very weird. That's what I'm saying. It happens in medical too. I think some people look at that, like I'm saying, like doctors would take the Hippocratic Oath and be like, of course I would never hurt a patient. But they are not thinking, they might do something that they think could help a patient, but that's hurting the patient. Like, that's part of the Hippocratic Oath. It's absolutely a God complex thing, 100%. And it's so conflicting, dude, because it's like, I hate to say this, but you kind of need that. And I don't mean it in a negative light, but to do surgery and to just open people up, or to be an anesthesiologist and completely control, the waking of a human being, like we could just keep you under forever. Like we could, like that, like I think you need a modicum of just kind of an asinine level of confidence to be able to do those jobs. Cause like, can you imagine someone who wasn't nauseatingly confident cutting into you and shaking and being nervous about it versus someone going in and being like, I know exactly what I'm doing. This is easy. Child's play. Let's fucking go. I've got lunch in an hour. Like it's weird because I've worked with surgeons forever. Like pretty universally, they have a personality type, but I think they need it, And it does cross over. Like my mom, no shit. So one of the first hospitals I worked at in Washington, a surgeon who I worked with regularly was my mother's neighbor. Like, she bought the house next to my mom after we started working together. It was super weird. And she was really young. She was like maybe 6 years older than me or whatever. So my mom got to know this surgeon on a person level, and I knew this surgeon on a surgeon level. And then my mom and I would talk about this person. She was the same person in and out of the hospital. She never stopped moving. She was like a pro boxer, pro biker, pro runner. She had chickens. She had cows. They traveled constantly. I think her husband was like a pastor or something like that. She had kids on top of all of this, and she worked surgery in 2 different hospitals. Like, she's the same. She's just a kind of person who can't stop moving and has to be the best at everything. And I feel like that's really common in that sphere because I don't know. I don't know if I have that confidence level to just cut into someone. I don't know if I've cut into people, but it's for like an A-line or an ABG. It's not cutting into your intestines. I don't know if I have that. Like, it takes something. I don't know what it is. I know. It was even more. This woman, I seriously, every time my mom and I talk about her, I ask how the fuck she has the life hours to do all she does. I don't know if she sleeps. But most surgeons I've ever known are very similar. Outside of their life, they don't rest, they don't sleep. They're very type A, very like regimed. They wake up at 5 a.m. every day no matter what. They run a mile every day no matter what. Like, they have this, and that's just their personality type. And I think that's kind of what's necessary because I can't, like, I don't know. But I'm sure a lot of people look at what respiratory is and go, I couldn't do that. Like, you have to have a certain personality type for that. And I don't know if you do. Like, maybe. Because, like, I mean, I don't think this is a flex. This is probably a bad thing, but like there is something to be said about a human being who can just turn you off. I don't know. I can do it, but I don't know if everybody can. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, you're taking care of a human being for like 8 days, 8 months. I don't know. You know the whole family now. And one day you get an order that pops up in your screen that says terminal extubation at 3 p.m. That's it. And you just do it. And then you move on to the next room. And I don't know if a lot of people could do that. I don't know. I'm not saying they couldn't. I have no idea. Obviously, probably not because there's not a lot of RTs out there. But maybe. It's all, I think it's all like objective, subjective, maybe. Because like what nurses do, I don't think I could. Just the amount of information nurses hold in their head at any given time, IVs and whatnot, is fucking psychotic. I don't understand. But nurses, like, I sit there and like revere my nurses, love them and worship them because to me they look like gods. But they stand by my ventilator like this, and they're like, "Can we go down on the oxygen?" And I see it. It's two different worlds that neither of us understand, so it's scary. But like because I'm so balls deep in it, I'll go balls deep all day. It's very Doctor Strange. I mean, I'm not kidding you, Kona. Doctor Strange was he what's his name? What's that? Oh god, I just forgot the actor's name. He played the perfect surgeon. Other than the recklessness. I have never seen a reckless surgeon because like I said, they're very type A. They are by the book. There is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, you don't fucking miss one. And they will kick your ass out of their surgery office if you like out of surgery if you do. Surgeons get to pick their team, and if they don't like you because you fuck up, they will kick you out. You don't get to be there anymore. Cumbersnatch, yeah, Cumbersnatch. He played phenomenal. Just that kind of unyielding. He's completely unaware of how everyone else sees him. Kind of like I don't like throwing around diagnoses, but I'd say I wouldn't it wouldn't shock me if most surgeons are somewhere on the spectrum, just in terms of the personality type. Somewhere, I don't know. It's definitely a thing. Like personality types for sure. You kind of I don't know what it is. You get attracted. Like I've told you guys this before. Like respiratory therapists. I've never known a respiratory therapist who's just goes to school at the age of 18, graduates, and goes straight into respiratory therapy. Every RT I've ever known has a story. Like they've done like they had a life before RT, and it's usually kind of rough for some reason. I don't know. This is like across the board. It's pretty wild. And RTs just they tend to be some like very ADHD. Like and I would not throw diagnoses at people. We're just talking about friends here. We're talking like friends here, but no shit. I know for me, you thrive on the chaos. Like my brain absolutely functions at its peak performance level when I am in a code. There's 9 people in the rooms, cross screaming at each other, and I've got a job to do and pay attention to theirs at the same time and keep this person alive and intubate and keep the airway open. That is where Katie's like, like zen. And I can't imagine an RT functioning if that's not happening because the chaos is just absolutely gobsmacking. It's insane sometimes. And you've arguably got one of the most important jobs in the room, but you're kind of like jammed between the wall and the head of the bed, and you're trying to motion them around while everyone else is rolling them and putting IOs in their fucking shins, and you kind of like have to hold your own. You know what I'm saying? Specialization is amazing. It truly is. I don't even know what they did before RTs. RTs are so new. RTs came around in like the 70s, I think. My dad was the 11th. I was just talking about this yesterday. I don't remember the exact years though, but he was like the 11th RT to ever be licensed, and he established the program in Washington State. Crazy. He's dead. But like it's so new, and I just imagining piling respiratory therapy on top of nurses, on top of everything else they have to do. Go fuck yourself. That's not fair. How dare you? Don't treat my nurses like that, you motherfucks. What up, Tara, my love? How are you? Just watched Sherlock 2 days ago. Oh man, my sister and I did a stupid personality test like years ago, and it said we were both sociopathic and like Sherlock Holmes. And I've never forgot that. I was pre-veterinarian in college until I had to do a dissection on an unpreserved snake. What? Unpreserved? I realize hacking up dead things is fine, but cutting into a living animal to keep it alive, nope. Change to wildlife management instead. It's insane. I mean, it's so weird because, like, I remember learning, about doing ABGs and A-lines and setting trachs. Like, that's, like, it's really, I don't know why or who decides this stuff, but it's, like, there's scopes of practice. I know we've all heard that term before, right? So there's scopes of practice, and it's usually defined by something. So, for instance, nurses, like an NP, can't perform surgery. Therefore, they can't lay an A line, they can't put in a trach, and they can't draw an ABG. But all of that is so within their scope of practice, but they can't do it because it's breaking a certain level of dermis that's technically, I guess, surgery. So that's where I come in. Like RTs fall under surgical scope of practice somehow. I don't know who decides this at all. It doesn't make any sense. But sure. Um, but you end up like leaning on each other for those things. Like I couldn't put in an IO. That is not my scope of practice. I'm not allowed to do that, but I could, if that makes sense. But like when you're in school learning these things, like doing an ABG for instance, it's so weird because you're learning because you're learning, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. That's how medicine works, and you follow those steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. There ain't no wiggle room. Because people have studied the science for ages, and there's professionals who decide this stuff. And so you follow these steps, but they never really, I feel like it wasn't impressed upon me like, okay, these are the steps to do it accurately and not hurt someone. But like, by the way, I just want to be here to remind you that you're inserting a fat fucking gauge needle into someone's artery, and if you sneeze, you'll kill them. I'm just like, oh, I'm taking blood from a wrist, and this is how I do it perfectly. Like, that's how you're taught, but you're not really taught the implications of what can go wrong if you fuck up. And I don't, like, you know what I mean? It's just like implied that the implications are so bad, you do not fuck up. And I think that's something to do with the psychology of just training medical staff. Is there is no fuck up. Like, there's no get do-overs, it's you do it right the first time or don't be in medicine. It's a bizarre, I don't know. Kills, what's up? Good morning, love. Thank you, Emerald, for the biddies. I appreciate you. I think all the new medical tech is making us need more specialists to be able to get it all working right. 1,000%. I mean, there's so much more tech out there that they're trying to just throw onto other people. Like I've told you guys before, RTs will be offered to sit for jet ventilation. Oh fuck, what's the full word for it? I've told you guys about it before. Essentially, we bypass your heart and lungs by putting these 2 gigantic hoses up under your ribs, plug them into your heart, and then we have a giant machine that does the job of your heart and lungs. It's like a Hail Mary, essentially. It's like a last-ditch effort. We don't know what else to do. You're dying, and this is all we've got. Usually, we put it into practice because some disease process is taking over that has made you so rigid that if we tried to inflate your lungs for any reason, they would just pop. But I could just sit and watch that machine for hours and get paid double what an RT does just on a normal basis. But like, as much as that's great, you're going to deplete the RT market, and no RT is going to want to be an RT because they can get paid double the amount of money to sit and stare at a machine all night long. So like, maybe let's get a specialist in for something like that, or pay RTs better. I don't fucking know. One of the two. Like, there's a balance somewhere in there. I just don't know where it is. But I agree with you. Like, all the new medical tech coming out, and it's like I just noticed it with ventilators, for instance. With ventilators, like, there's a bunch of brands of ventilators, and like, Servo is a brand of ventilator, right? They copyright or trademark their ventilator settings, which I will not fucking damage your brain with. There's so many intricacies with these goddamn machines. But essentially, we've got different settings, i.e., I can let you breathe fairly manually. I can let you control the rate of your breathing, but I control the airflow. I can let you control the airflow, but I control the rate. There's a fly. All sorts of, like, I literally went to school for 9 years to just learn how to keep you breathing. It's a lot. But every time they come out with new ventilators, they add new modes. And so because Servo has trademarked their ventilator settings, other ventilators will have to come up with new names for their settings, but those settings are accomplishing the exact same thing. There are only maybe 5 or 6 ventilator modes in the world that exist. They all do the exact same thing, and we just kind of do like a plus and minus on either side of them. But because some fucking company trademarked PRVC, on another one it's got to be called VC. So, but they don't really communicate any of that. And then they'll add new things sometimes, but we're not getting education on that. We're just like getting it on the fly. Like a salesman will have to teach me a new ventilator setting, but that salesman isn't an RT and has never touched a human being. It's and I'm sure that's across medicine. I'm sure that's happening all over the place, but it's like, I don't know. It seems very, what's the word? Like Wild West medicine a little bit. if that makes sense. I mean, Bran, you ask any respiratory therapist or nurse, and I would put money down that one of, if not their worst nightmare, is being intubated. I would never. It's what I did for a living, and I would never. I just, man, there'd have to be a pretty fucking bright outcome for me on the other side for me to be cool with that. It's like ventilation is supposed to be, it's like either to keep you breathing while you're in surgery, obviously, but like to save your life. And it's unfortunately the caveat of a ventilator is a lot of the times, all the time, I hate saying a lot of the time, ventilators cause barotrauma. No matter what, Slenderman, thank you for that follow. Please don't stalk me. I'm in the woods. I don't want to die. They cause barotrauma no matter what. Unfortunately, we haven't developed the science to intuitively key into someone's breathing pattern and rhythm, their natural syncope of breathing. Unfortunately, and everybody breathes a little bit different. We sigh. Like, even if you just watch TV for an hour and ask someone to watch you, you'll sigh at least 3 times and you won't even notice it. It's just something we do naturally. Ventilators do not. There isn't a ventilator yet that accounts for that. So say you are breathing fine and your body tries to do a sigh, my ventilator will immediately go, cut off your airflow, alarm really high, and tell me you're dying. Immediately. And what's going to happen is you tried to go, and at the very beginning when you went, your body is still going to keep trying to inhale. And then when you try to exhale, that machine's going to let go and it's going to jet flow air into you and try to start a new inspiration. And that overexpansion suddenly, without your permission or your diaphragmatic control, can cause something called barotrauma, which is actually physical damage to the parenchyma and lung tissue via us. So, like, we try never to put someone on a ventilator unless what's going to happen without the ventilator is worse than what we're going to do with the ventilator. And that's a lot of medicine across the board. Like, obviously ventilators are just my specialty, but like across the board, that's a lot of medicine. It's like, what's going to happen if we don't do it? What's going to happen if we do? Which one's worse? But a lot of it's going to cause some fucking damage though, which sucks. I love Deadpool. Barber medicine, no shit. I've never been intubated, but for my surgery, I was catheterized and that was bad enough. For your surgery, you weren't intubated though? Wild. I'm actually blown away by that. Damn. Yeah, there's a lot of nurses out there that have DNRs and shit like that, or they'll tattoo it between their boobs. Like, I don't know if I'd DNR now. I say I would. I think I'm healthy enough to get off a ventilator, but like, they don't. I couldn't. Thank you so much for watching this, subbing, whatever the fuck you do here, just hanging out with me every day, because you make it so I don't have to do that anymore. So thank you. Like, I haven't personally seen someone die in 5 years, and that's the longest ever that I've gone without seeing someone die. And that's, like, crazy cool. So thank you. Let alone unplugging them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was microsurgery. Oh, dude, they did that to Vissy. I'm not kidding you, Brand. Get this. Vissy, they pulled her uterus out her wrist. Riddle me, science. It's fucking amazing. Wait, you let them choose to be here?
It's fine. Just get back in the closet. Shush. You're fine. You're having a good time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know. Female anatomy is a mystery, right? Uteruses, they're only like this long and like this big. They look like a flesh tube. They're really, I mean, nothing. And then they blow up and develop placenta and grow a baby. That's why I always say childbirth is a miracle. Like, where it comes from doesn't make any sense. But uteruses are like just this, they kind of look like a piece of bacon a little bit. But yeah, they straight up pulled it out of her wrist, which is insane. I know. Microsurgery is fucking wild. I know, I still can't process it. I was chosen. They're like dried apricots until they fucking aren't. Yep. Yeah. But the fact that it from here to here, her uterus has seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Bubba. I know, I think it's time for us to take a break. We should stretch. I need to get my water. I'm thirsty. Get our water, Bubba. How are you? My boy. I was very scary and angry this morning. I'm sure he's a little scared of me, but that's fine. Oh, is he? Is it about that time? Perfect. You know what? I bet we can make a multi-stream. Then the chats are on the same page. Have you ever used multi-stream? It's pretty fucking useful. I know Twitch has like its team stream something something, but it doesn't work on mobile. It never has. But yeah, if we do a multi-stream, hold on. I can probably do it. Can I have my arm? It puts both chats on the same screen. Seriously, it's just really nice because I do the same. I can't stand dancing between two like tabs like that, but it'll put them both. They took mine through my vagina because they took the cervix too, and that honestly makes sense. My hand belongs to him now, yeah. Hold on. Katie. Multi-stream. And yeah, then it'll put Zach and I's chat on the same screen, and it puts our video on the same screen too. You don't have to use it, but if you're one that likes to bounce between the chats, it is kind of nice to have. Multi-stream. Stream number 1. Me. Boop. Oh, that's not it. Ma'am. ClassyKatie. And then stream 2 is Sakuraya. Watch. Here you go. This should work. But we've used it for years because it doesn't work if you're on mobile, and that sucks. There. So that should work. I'm gonna go pee and get a beverage and all that fun stuff. Stretch your dicks. Adjust your mic volume. I'm really hoping the audio and the game volume doesn't fuck up, but I guess we shall fucking see. Break. I will be back, maybe. Welcome back. Am I doing it right here? Yes, I am. Welcome back. Those res crunchies are just fantastic, aren't they? I don't know. She's fantastic. Welcome. We'll just wait for Zach. He usually jumps straight into a game. But I need to I finally got back into my fucking Discord. I have to go through my DMs. I have a lot. Make it rock, something, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. Okay, while we wait, I'll show you a cool Twitter thread. Zach sent this to me the other day, and it's fucking precious. Check this shit. So it was just a thread of animals being beautiful. When it's cold enough to see the melody. And for those just watching, it's a bird, and you can see it looks like little smoke circles coming out of his mouth, but it's like the cold air of his tweets, and I just thought that was really cool. But as you keep, what the fuck? Oh my god, it's not gonna let me scroll it because I have to log in. Are you shitting me? Well, just kidding. I hate computers. Oh man, it's a really good thread. That would have been fun. Oh well. Computers hate me. I should just go live in the hills. Next. Give me the thread back. You bastards. There. That one is one of the prettiest things I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know what that is. But like, what the fuck? These are just like photos and shit that people, waited days to get. Nature. Shut up. Shut Sorry. Anyways, I don't know. I think it's like a jaguar or something, but I've never seen a jaguar in snow. All I've ever seen is like a snow leopard in snow. So honestly, I don't know. But then look at this one. Elephants. This is how elephants sleep. Look at the BB. I didn't know. I don't know. I love elephants. I didn't know how they slept or whatever. They sleep like this, and that made my heart warm. That little baby right there, all curled up in the legs. Oh my god. Elephant Tetris. Oh my god, it is. This one's pretty fucking cool. Like when they're full grown. You heard a lion. Oh my god. That would be literal bone chilling. I know. This one, no. The thread goes on. Zach and I scrolled it forever. It's so good. Just Simba, right? Come on, Mom. Fucking precious. Oh, this one's pretty cute. It's a baby bear catching snowflakes. How are we any better than we are just animals? We're just animals. Look at him go. I know. Isn't it like the most heartwarming thread? This shit is so pure. I know. There's nothing better than adorable animals. Oh my god, Kelty. Taken and saved. Thank you for subbing the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings. I fucking appreciate you, love. I hope you're doing well. I think all felines probably have night vision, right? Yeah. Oh my god, you gotta know. Oh my god. I just ran over the back of my foot with the chair caster. Viata. Look at the adorable bear. Yes, let me give you a link to the thread. Hold on. It's so good. It just... Oh, fuck me. I just pasted it. Katie, that's General Andrews. Hold on. No, Katie, no. Come on, computer. If you never believe... Black snow. Come the fuck on! There, sorry. Everything's being a dick today. That one, this one, the caption on it is what got me listening to this. In 2015, photographer Atif Saeed captured this terrifying photo of a male lion mere milliseconds before it launched an attack on him. He escaped by running into his vehicle, fortunately having left the door open. I would have shat. Oh, cheetahs don't see well in the dark. Really? Cheetahs are weird. Cheetahs are one of those big cats that are kind of different, aren't they? I think I've seen a few things about cheetahs. Like, they're very unique. That kitty says... That's a murder machine right there. Like, I would have crapped my pants. Oh my god, this is precious. I would have shat multiple pairs of pants, including the ones I left at home. Same. And everyone else's pants in the mere vicinity. Oh my god, you got COVID? Oh, Kelty, I got it once as well. It sucks, right? Dude. Kelty, that's Zach and I said the same thing. We both got it at the same time. This was like right after Vegas. We said the same thing, like, this is the worst thing ever, but can you imagine how bad this would be if we didn't have vaccinations and shit? Like, how bad. We were out for a week. Like, neither of us left our bed. It was deathly. A mass. It would have been the brown note. It's the brown note. Yeah, that shit. I'm just glad I'm vaxxed because God, fuck. I literally don't know how bad it would have been because it was so bad with the vaccinations. Like, obviously, we're fine, but. Yuck. Cheers. I hope this is for Viata's poor ankle. Like, can you talk about how fucking human that is? Just beautiful. That's a people arm. Like, they're just, I don't know, I can't, animals, man. Welcome back. I have to switch between audio sources because right now I'm on one where you can't hear Zach. I don't think. But the other one you can hear both of us. Very confusing. I really don't know what's happening. I'm having fun though. This game is a fucking blast, man. This game, the first one was great. This one, I don't know how it is, but it's somehow better. This song is a great song. Cheers, by the way. How has it been that long, Pat? The fuck? Thank you for subbing the class. Keep the classy alive and giving any swings. I fucking appreciate you. Dude. Let me turn that down just a little bit. This song's great. I've never played this game. I never played the first. I played the first one by myself. I don't even know if it had co-op. But people in chat are saying that the single player hasn't even, like, a really good story and all the lore. So I might have to play single player after this. I don't know. I don't have the patience for puzzles like Zach does by myself, so we shall see. I'm tangled. All right, let me. I can't hear him. This is terrible. Zachy, where are you? Where is he? Oh my god, where is it? What the fuck? What the shit? Why is it so tiny? Oh my god. Why are... Maybe Zach muted himself. Is that what happened? What happened? He's got to be muted, right? He probably muted himself. He had to have. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Cheers. Whatever. Cheers. No, we were on a Zoom call, and I think we're still on it. But I don't hear him. So I'm assuming he's muted. I hope. Hello? Hello? I'll just pack a bowl, whatever. Audio's fucked up everywhere today, man. It sucks. I know. Zoom sucks. I mean, Discord's never been that much better. Like, they have problems all the time. Constantly. It drives me crazy. Like, there's no real like, TeamSpeak was better than this, for fuck's sake. What happened? Thank you. I'm glad it sounds good. I just hope we're both still in a call and that we can hear him eventually, because I don't hear him. Is Discord still sucking hard? Thank you for giving me an update on it, because we were trying to use it and it worked for like 2 seconds and then it dropped and I thought it was me, and then everybody informed us that it's not just me. It's like this, whatever the fuck is going on. Whatever the fuck is happening. Yeah, that's what was happening to us. I'm trying to think of the error we were getting. It's like some universal like voice error. I don't know, and then it kept saying on Discord like you just can't make a call. It's fucking weird. I don't know. feel weird. I'm just sitting in silence waiting, but I don't know if he muted himself or if we're just... I literally downloaded it fresh today and installed it and everything, and it's doing the same errors, so it's not us. It's definitely a Discord thing. I just don't know what it is. How VoIP is this unsolvable problem of the internet, whereas every other internet problem has been swiftly dealt with. Isn't it interesting? And it's voice, for fuck's sake. Like, of all things, voice? Come on. I know they can do better. I fucking know it. I don't think I have him muted. How did I mute him? Where would he be muted? How the fuck would I mute him? What? He's totally not muted. Okay, hold on. Why can't I hear him? What the fuck happened? I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything. What the tit? Hello?
Hear me?
I didn't do anything. I don't know. No.
Can you hear me talking now?
Now I can hear you. I did
Okay,
nothing.
good.
I swear I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't. It's just everything happens for a reason. I just had to come out and touch you. That's what fate wanted.
Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Paw, thank you for giving us up to Alpine Touch.
You're amazing and I love you. I kept contemplating in my head, like, do I just keep pushing? But man, I don't want to, like, I'm genuinely enjoying this game. And I've talked about this before, but I do that with books. Like, when I'm getting sleepy or whatever, I'll start to push it. And I don't want to push it. I want to actually enjoy the game. So as long as we can coordinate a time, whenever's good for you, Robo, I'm going to make that fucker sit down and finish this game because it's really good and I really like it. Like, I like these kind of games. I can just feel myself getting cranky and tired because I've been awake far too fucking long. I know. You don't like it either. Come here. I know. It's raining. There's such a fucking wild thunderstorm, so honestly, it was good timing for today because we wouldn't have walked anyways. It's really bad out, huh? But we'll snuggle. We'll go play. Yeah? Don't pout. You'll be fine. You're a sweet boy. I think we made really, really good progress, and I was seriously not... I didn't want to rush it. I was kind of, you know... I don't goof around to piss off other people or whatever. I seriously was just enjoying the game. I really enjoyed that portal aspect of just getting to fly through a few walls for a minute straight. And I want to like, even if the end of the game is an entire day, if it means I get to fuck around and play with the fun mechanics of the game and not be grumpy and tired, that's what I want to do. That's fun. Dude, it's awesome. I mean, the first game's so legendary. I knew I'd like the second one. And I'm glad I picked it up because A, it was on sale. And, y'all told me how good the single player, like, story is. I'm so sorry. I'm excited to play the single player story. And at least, like, the game audio may be coming through my mic, but at least it didn't sound terrible today. And I'm happy about that because, damn. We need to, I haven't eaten today yet or anything. And we need a snack, huh, bud? Yeah. Play sweet boy. I know. It's been a while, but it's fine. I had a fucking blast. I'm just tight. It's just, you know, I've been up. Honestly, I could have I mean, you guys know, I've streamed for 14, 15 hours. I've streamed for 24 hours. Like, I could have gone a lot longer. I think a big reason why I'm starting to crash is the first half of my morning was scream crying at my PC trying to get the audio to work without you guys. Like, before I went live, I was standing at my PC so angry, and I think I might have busted my nut right there. Yeah. But we're gonna have maybe our first meal of the day. I've had 2 monsters, 2 cups of tea, and a lot of water. We're doing great. My raid button doesn't fucking work, but I encourage you to go hang out somewhere awesome. That's all I got. Drink water, take your fucking joy, and we'll be back tomorrow morning for some fun stuff. That's it. I'm so tired. Today was really fun though. I'm excited to play more games. What's today? Friday. So because the game audio and shit is working, maybe we'll jump back into Banishers this weekend or something. I don't know. I love you, Cocky. Yeah, it's just been a long day of fighting my computer, but then it ended awesome. So, not a bad day. Would not say this was an overall terrible day. First half of the day can absolutely suck itself, but the second half was dope. And the game is dope. All right. I'm going to go and eat for the first time or whatever. Take care of yourselves. Eat